Luton Town have signed Kal Naismith on loan until the end of the season. This is a very interesting one. There have been lots of reports of Luton Town chasing after Richard Kone, trying to get him to sign. 3 bids have gone in. Lots of money primed to change hands. But meanwhile, this one has been very, very quiet. There was a rumor that went round on Facebook yesterday. Someone said, "Oh, I've heard Kal Naismith is training with the club." And lo and behold, today, at time of recording, the club just announced it with, I'd say, with moderate fanfare. And I guess the club kind of had their hands tied. There are no leaders at the moment. There are no leaders on the pitch, and we need leaders. Is the answer a 32-year-old who's only played 6 times for Bristol City this season? Well, I don't know really where he's going to play, because we're not playing a 3 at the back system, which is where he excelled so well in his previous time at Luton Town. Can he play in the left back role instead of Amari Bell? I don't think he has the legs to get up and down the wing at the moment, because he's 33 next month and he hasn't played too much football this season. The most logical thing for me is him playing in the back 4 right next to Mark McGuinness, being the left footer in that little back 4. I can understand why the club have done it from a leadership point of view, because Kal Naismith is a very loud chap, and one of the burning, enduring memories in my mind of Kal Naismith's time at Luton Town, without saying, it's that goal he scored against Bournemouth. That was a tremendous goal. The way he sent Jefferson Lerma for a hot dog and then bent it in, that was beautiful. And that was tremendous. And he was obviously a very important player in that whole season where we finished 6th. And I'll talk about when he left as well a bit later. But for me, I remember him being very vocal while we had Kiernan Dewsbury Hall playing for us. And all you can hear during the lockdown season, with no crowds, you can hear him talking to the players, shouting and encouraging them, geeing them up. And right now, the state that Luton Town are in, we need this type of vocal leader. He knows the club. He knows it very well. It was a shame when he left. Look, the time when he left, we just finished 6th in the league. He was 29 at the time, and Bristol City offered him a better contract. There's no getting around that. And his time at Bristol City has been mixed. He played a lot of football. He's had a couple of injuries. But this season, he is most definitely frozen out. And there's no doubt that Kal Naismith is a tremendous footballer. He's a wonderfully technically gifted footballer. I don't quite know how he fits in right now. He's definitely an upgrade on having Eric Pieces, and it's a loan, so there's no concern here that potentially we can get stuck with offering a 33-year-old a long-term deal. Come on, that would be very worrying. That would sort of be Victor Moses territory, wouldn't it? But it does fill me with confidence that the club are doing bits and they are trying to rectify it. However, my one criticism would be, why isn't this a Premier League loan? If we're happy to use the loan market, bring someone in from the Premier League. We need youth. We need people looking to prove themselves. Hopefully, with Kal Naismith on loan here, it's a case of he wants to do right. He wants to steer the club out of the situation it's in. And it's very interesting, in the press release that the club put out, he actually mentions this. I'll read it. Kal Naismith returns to Kenilworth Road. Kal Naismith is back at Kenilworth Road after putting pen to paper on a loan deal from Bristol City until the end of the season. The 32-year-old returns to familiar territory, having left the town at the end of the 21-22 campaign, in which he was named Player of the Season. He was absolutely fantastic that season. The left-sided defender first joined the Hatters in January 2021 and scored his first goal for the club in the come-from-behind 3-2 win over Sheffield Wednesday a month later. The following campaign saw the Scot make 45 appearances, helping the town to a sixth-place finish in the Championship, scoring a memorable last-minute winner against Bournemouth. And Naismith! It's there! What a player. What a player that was. What a goal that was, even. Naismith, who began his career with Rangers before spells at Accrington, Portsmouth and Wigan, moved to Ashton Gate in the summer of 2022. He's gone on to play 52 times for the Robins. On rejoining the Hatters, Naismith told LTFC Plus, "I'm delighted and excited to be back and grateful to get this opportunity. It's a great squad, and while we're not in a great place at the minute, it's still an amazing place with amazing people. I want to come in, help, and have a good end of the season. I'll give everything. I couldn't have loved my time here before anymore. It's not often that people get second chances, but I'm back to try and have a positive impact on the team between now and the end of the season." And here's what Matt Bloomfield had to say. Manager Matt Bloomfield added, "We're so pleased to get this signing done. Cal knows the club inside and out. The amount of smiles and hugs he got this morning walking through the door tell you how popular he was and still is. As I said when I joined this club, the club is authentic, and that authenticity and what we stand for as a football club has to remain. I find that as a big responsibility for myself to keep that Luton character, and Cal knows the building, everyone knows Cal, they know what he stands for, and they know what he's going to bring. He's a player I've admired from afar for a number of years. I played against him when he was a wide player, then he went to centre-back and did so well in his first spell. I know that one of my friends was interested in signing him when he went to Bristol City, so he's highly regarded throughout the game. He's a dominant defender, a leader, and a character. He can also play with the ball and he gives us good balance with his left foot, so we are really excited to work with him. Welcome back to Luton Town, Cal." So I think he's going to be playing next to Mark McGuinness because the centre-back position is somewhere where we're struggling. Left back is also where we're struggling, but I said it a while back. I said that we needed 5 players. We needed a left back, a centre back, a midfielder, a wide player, and that's 5. So we need 6, and we need a striker. So this signing sort of ticks one of those boxes. We have a centre back. We have a left-sided centre back to play with Mark McGuinness, and playing with a 32-year-old, or 33 next month. For Mark McGuinness, who's 23, this is tremendous experience for Mark McGuinness, who will go on to be an absolutely fantastic player for the club. I am a big fan of Mark McGuinness right now. I am. And this is going to help him immeasurably. Maybe Amari Bell needs that voice in his ear to sort of bring him back from the brink of poor performances that he's been showing us. Or maybe there's another left back coming in. I don't know. But I would hope that we can potentially bring someone in from the Premier League. We need someone who's young and looking to prove themselves. And we need a few others in the building. There's still time. It would have been nicer had this been done sooner. But at the same time, I'm quite happy that Kal Naismith is back. Because right now we need bodies in. This is a body. And he's a character. He's a big personality, and he knows the club, and he knows a lot of players who were with him during that 21-22 season. There aren't many that remain. I think Elijah Adebayo is still there. Jordan Clark is still there. Amari Bell is still there. So there are a few players. There are a few players that know him, and this can only improve our chances of staying up. Because let's face it, we're in the trenches, and Cal, he knows the team. He knows, and he said it in his little interview. He knows the situation we're in as well, and that's what matters right now. It's all hands to the pump, and hopefully he gives us more magical moments like that goal he scored against Bournemouth. Whew. Chills thinking about that. And it's not just because I'm sitting in a freezing cold garage right now. I'm happy. Are you guys happy? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Kal Naismith rejoining on loan at Luton Town? Get your thoughts in below. And remember, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Lots of Luton Town content, lots of championship content. As always, come on you Hatters.